Happy Samhain, my beautiful gemstones. Welcome to Afternoon Talk. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Happy Halloween. And it's been a doozy. It's been a doozy, guys. So the first thing I want to say is that I appreciate all of you guys checking out, my shorts and checking out these 7 nights of Halloween. Unfortunately, the 7th night, which is tonight, I cannot do. And it's not, I'm very busy. That is true, but I would have done it for you guys. I wanted to make this one really super long, but I did something stupid. And, I always preach basically to you guys about protecting yourselves, even when you're doing research. And I blew it off. I blew the protection mechanisms off, and this appeared. There's actually 3 of them on my arm yesterday when I was playing video games with my son. And then this appeared when I was in the shower last night. So can't even see it that well because of my lights. I have to take a step back. That video that I did right, and then I'm in the middle of filming. My camera is literally still out. As soon as I'm done here, I have to go right back to it and then go to RJ's Halloween parade. I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I know how to deal with it. I already took care of it, but I do need to take a step back, take some time out. So that's going to be released Monday morning as the Monday morning upload, and the 7 nights of Halloween will have to just be 6. I have a lot going on personally, energetically. There's a lot, and not protecting myself the way that I should have. I feel stupid. As for you channel members, I have some really interesting ideas. As soon as I finish Power Unity and get back to a regular work schedule, I'm going to get on some special videos for you guys. Miss Lotus Girl, Smoochie, Smoochie, Aunt Edna. Oh, poor Aunt Edna. It feels like a kid with chickenpox on Halloween, missing her favorite time. Blue Crossroads, what's up, sweetheart? Slow Motion, Miss Jules. Much love, baby girl. Miss Shelley. Richard Elmore, Roger Blair. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Let me bring in the Ghost Dragon.
Hello and happy Halloween. I am a Hollywood horror movie director.
Oh, and happy birthday, Slow Motion. Isn't it your birthday today?
Is it?
I think Slow Motion is our Halloween birthday. There were 2, and then one of them doesn't come in anymore, whoever it was, but I remember because we would always use the Halloween deck. Hello, if I remember wrong, I feel really dumb. But what's up, Mark? So yeah, guys, I didn't mean to disappoint. I thought that maybe that's what we could talk about today with the 7th night of Halloween. It would have been really hard for me to film. I knew it. Happy birthday, baby, and stay blessed. It would have been hard for me to film that entire. It's going to be a long video because I covered 2 exorcisms, one of which, surprise, it's the real story of the exorcist. And I went deep. I faced my fears on that. But it'll be released Monday. I just need a little time to get my energy back up, to cleanse my whole property, my house, because this is horrific.
My God.
I have not been attacked like this in so long. And my nails, people are gonna, before you chew me up in the comments, guys, my nails are long. They are not sharp. They are very stunted and stubbed because I have a child with eczema that I have to put lotion on and cream every single night or his skin breaks out and I can't be scratching him up. These are very soft plastic. So what are you all doing for Halloween? Tell me about it. Anyone doing anything fun? I'm going to RJ's parade at around 2 and bringing him home with me. So my work day ends a little bit earlier than usual. And then that's why this was done at 12 instead of our usual 1. And then that's it. And then tomorrow I have my doctor all day. So no work. Thursday, full day of work. Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
You better. My plans are fun. I get to do tune-up. I'm under the car, tape up a couple things that came loose, nothing major. Then I get to go and do any last minute. I'm bugging people before I leave. And then I get to pass out candy because tonight is Beggars Night here, or trick or treat. And then I get to go to bed so I can get up at bright and early and make a very long trip.
multifaceted jewels. I have a big mug. I'm going to put ice in it and a plastic heart. I'm going to be a cold-hearted witch today. Oh, guys, I'm thinking of hearts. So I didn't get enough people ordering November readings to choose a winner for that power box I wanted to give out. So I'm extending it. Get a December reading for $20 to my PayPal or Cash App. I'm going to be starting them as soon as I finish November's, which I'm hoping to do by Friday because Friday is the 3rd. I plan on doing them on Thursday. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of some of the things that are going to be in the boxes. This is Ocean Jasper, pineapple quartz, and things like that. And, you know, my homemade sprays and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested, purchase the reading, get it done, and I'll choose a winner. It was either Halloween or when I get 3,000 subs anyway. And I'm 46, I believe. It changes by a couple every day. But I'm 46 subscribers away from 3,000. So I'm hoping by Thanksgiving, I've achieved that milestone. And Anna and Miss Smoochie, are you guys still in here?
I hope so. I'm sure they are. And I don't push anymore. She needs her rest.
No, I was asking because Blue Crossroads was asking.
Oh, was she? Oh, I haven't been much. I'm playing.
So yeah, guys, that's basically it.
I'm
excited about Power Unity. I really, really am.
We talked about it the other night.
It's going to be hard to leave RJ for a weekend, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good for my name and my brand and just for my whole psyche to just get away and be with my mom and my sister and Steven. We're going to do a lot of shorts from there. I already, have it planned. So you're going to have a lot of action while we're there. I'm definitely going to bring you guys along. And yeah, I'm excited.
It's going to be fun. We'll have a good
I should
time.
be getting my blue skirt, the really long, fluffy tulle one that I wanted to wear. It should be coming today or tomorrow. A forehead bump and a hug. Right back at you, my sweet, sweet angel girl. Thank you, Miss Shelley.
Yes.
So yeah, I've been super, like I said, I did it to myself with the 7 nights of Halloween. I did it to myself, putting too much pressure on myself to deliver. And when my defenses are down like that, and I'm emotionally not in a good place, to skip the cleansing, I don't like to say rituals because it sounds very witchy. The cleansing, it's only ritual that I do every time I deep dive into research about demonic activity and stuff. It was stupid of me. It was really stupid. I'm, at first I was a little fearful, and then I was like, you know what? Me personally, I'm religious. So I just said, whom shall I fear? And I did what I needed to do. What top am I wearing? So when I put this on this morning, I was like, this would look great. Or let me show you. I actually bought the top that was in the picture with it. I was able to find it. Who is calling me? Oh, Miss Tracy, if you're listening, I'm streaming, babe. But if you're listening, you know that. So let me just find it here, guys. Oh my gosh, Miss Lotus, I got to show you something. So there's 2 of them. That's the next wig. It's the same exact one as the pink one, but it's blonde. And then I know, guys, I'm not going to do this the whole stream, I promise. So please don't leave. I just want to show those of you who care what I'm getting here. Where is it? Come on. Where's the one I bought? No. There it is. And the top. Let me show you the top, and then I'll get off Temu. So for those of you who didn't see, here is the skirt. Yes, I definitely will. There's the skirt. And I just think it's fantastic. And here's the top that I'm thinking of wearing with it. $230 Temu order that hubby paid. That is awesome. I literally have 5 cents in my PayPal. 5 cents total throughout all 3 of my bank accounts because I get paid tomorrow. But I'm itching. Like, I need to order. I need to order. It's so bad. Every time I get paid, I treat myself to $100 worth of stuff, which on Temu is a ton. 230. I know a few of you sent me or had said that you had sent me something in the mail, like for Power Unity. I haven't gotten anything yet, but as soon as I do, you guys know I'll thank you immediately.
It's addictive.
Because the stuff is just, I don't know. Like, I stand behind it. I like it. And I understand those who maybe have had a bad experience, and you know, everyone has their own experience, but I freaking love it, especially for snatch and grab clothes. It's fantastic. You can do an entire wardrobe for like less than $100. I'm cheap date.
White Castle's cheap date.
Yeah, that kind of cheap date. I just don't think I leave the stomach ache behind. Maybe I do. It's addictive. I never buy anything. It's hard. Like with Amazon, I would buy a lot of stuff, but it was hard because they were so expensive. Long sweaters. Me too. I love big, comfy winter sweaters. Just like turtlenecks. I'm definitely a turtleneck girl, and I do have some new ones. Like a nice pair of, like, I know it sounds so basic, but I am so basic. Just a nice pair of like Uggs or Bear Paws, pair of jeans. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I thought today we can talk a little bit about spiritual attack. And why something like that would happen, you know. I know some of you guys, yeah, Shelly, definitely, because you see the same stuff on Temu, like the exact same stuff.
She has so much problems on Amazon, but you know what? I've never had a problem. But once, when they stole stole her, well, twice.
They stole the same drink twice.
Because
he sent me and paid a ridiculous amount of money for it, but it would have been worth it for me because I really, really wanted it. The Kiwi Apple Red Bull. He ordered me a case twice, and both times they lost it.
Yep.
They didn't lose it. Amazon didn't package it properly and hide what it was.
Yep.
And they saw that case and said, oh, they don't make this anymore. It's worth money. What is up, Miss Paranormal Pixie?
Hello. Yeah, you gotta, when you're delving into stuff like that, you gotta be careful. And it's no different than messing with a Ouija board or ghost hunting. You gotta protect yourself. And I know you got in a big rush because you were trying to get stuff done.
What's up, Life with Bobby? I got cocky. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I was like, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm good. You know, I put protective mechanisms and I take protective measures around my property, my home all the time, once a month at least, inside and out. But you have to remember, I'm working on the Black Eyed Kid book. Every week I have a different, sometimes it's not paranormal, but a lot of the times paranormal topic, and demons specifically. You really have to watch yourself with like the BEK, shadow entities, and demons. Now, I've done a lot with shadow entities. I've been talking about them a lot, going into finishing the Black Eyed Kid book, and then the week worth of demon. You know, it just, I couldn't believe it. I put my arms up to put my hair up, and I was like, what is that? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one here. There's one here. And then there's these ones here. And that happened because I got cocky. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to take that 20 minutes to do it, to do what I need to do. Even with Oracle, last week, I did not protect myself or do any protective mechanisms with Oracle. And I'm an idiot because living in the woods, especially, this to me, I don't know if it's demonic or elemental. Could be elemental. Because my main protection, my protective mechanisms that I put up for the most part when I'm doing something like Oracle or doing my research or even counseling one of y'all, I'm protecting from everything, but elemental is a big one for me because I do, like my house, guys, it's like someone dropped it in the middle of the woods and left. It's not, I don't joke around when I say that. It is the truth. I mean, yes, there are other houses, but I can't see any other houses from my house. There's just woods. So I've got to take some time for myself. And luckily, this weekend, hopefully the hotel is like super duper clean. Maybe I can take like a bubble bath or something, or bring some of my herbs and my bath salts and my bath bombs from Mr.
We're going to
Blue
make
Cross
your mind relax the whole weekend.
and just relax. Well, I was like, I don't want to bring my work computer, but then I was like, what if I get an extra hour? Like, what if all y'all, you go back to your hotel and my mom and my sister fall asleep and then I'm stuck there with nothing to do. Okay, I'll get some work done. Like, I can't leave my work. I can't leave my work behind. I can't do it.
I'm taking one of mine.
I can't leave it behind. What if we have an extra hour and we decide to go live? Your hotel's not far from ours. You can just drive right over. It's like 3 minutes away. Yeah. You can drive right over and we can live stream. Like, I need to have my computer. So you guys, I'm definitely going to be doing shorts. I'm going to show you guys the outfits. Some of you care, some of you don't. I just did first week of November generals on the shorts. I've been messing around with music. I know you guys think that's cute, and I hope you think it's cute and not obnoxious. I'm just joking with the music stuff. Oh, Mark, he always does.
I'm a chauffeur and I'm a butler when I'm there.
My mom, she said this morning, she's like, please, I hope he's ready to run. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I got some errands to do. She's like, he's not going to be driving. He's not my chauffeur. She's like, I drive myself, but my mom will not drive without someone in the car with her. So it's perfect because she's like, I got to get some new jeans and I have my doctor appointment.
Oh, she was reading off a whole list to me. And I'm like, honey, you're fine. I said, Mom, he doesn't care. It runs in the family.
I love old comfy sweatshirts. Where am I going? So we're going to Para Unity. It's right in Woodbridge, New Jersey, which is it's about halfway between my house and my mother's house. It's a little bit closer, I think, to where I live. It's a little closer to one of them. I think it's closer to here. But fortunately, they're having it in Jersey this year. I don't know if it's something they do every year. Dave Schrader asked me, he didn't like, I don't want to say he invited me, but he was like, you should really come to Para Unity. We can meet face to face. I can give you a big hug. The Ghost Brothers are going to be there. So it's going to be so much fun. And we're going into Chip. We're going to meet Chip Coffee and do his session. He's going to do readings. So basically, Shelly, what it is people from like the paranormal community that are on the Travel Channel, mainly like the Ghost Hunters, Dave Schrader, the Ghost Brothers, a bunch of other, top name people from the Travel Channel and all the ghost hunting shows. They get together and throughout the day, like Saturday and Sunday, starting at 10:30, ending at like 4:30, they all speak for an hour. They have one night that's a VIP night where you go in and do a meet and greet. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because by the time we got tickets, it was no longer on the website. So we may not do that, but I know I'm meeting Dave and I know I'm meeting the Ghost Brothers and I'm okay with that. I think they're also selling books there and doing meet and greets that way. And we got, Steven got a hotel and we got a hotel. Are you in the same hotel or are you in
I'm down the road from you.
Okay, because what it looked like from what I understood was you were either in the same hotel or like somewhere like right there.
Yeah, I'm just down the road from you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm closer to the venue than you are.
Okay. Yeah. We didn't get like the special hotels because for some reason I thought they were super duper expensive, but also we didn't want to stay where there's going to be like a ton of people. My mom and I are very reclusive and we didn't want to be with too many people. He is a great guy. Yes. I couldn't remember if it was Minnesota or Massachusetts. I couldn't remember. Minnesota. He messaged me yesterday, asking me like how I'm doing. But he's so busy too. He's like, you can message me whenever, but I don't like to I know like if I'm busy, he's busy traveling. Do you know what I'm saying? But those guys, Dave Schrader, the Ghost Hunters, they're all doing what I want to do. Like, I want to be on a show. I want my own show. That's my dream. Speaking of which, I'm hoping to have it done in the next 2 weeks. I've said it many times, but it really has come time where my personal and professional pages on Facebook, which is the only other social media I have besides YouTube, will be changing. So Gemma J is going to stay exactly the same, but there will be no more personal photos, no more information about my family, no more talking about my personal life on that page. Then I'm going to go with my real first name and middle name and do a whole separate page for my family and my friends, people I know, you guys that come in all the time, and not just these randos, because it's too much information. And I think that turns off a lot of people that would be in a position to hire me for something when I'm ranting and raving about what's going on personally, and I'm supposed to be on this professional page. And it's not going to be that much. It's just one, I found out it's just on Facebook on my phone. It's one click of a button to switch accounts. And they both, and they both access the same photos and everything. So I'll just start over again for my personal page. Leave Gemma Jade how she is, 5.3K followers and 5,000 friends. And I'm going to take so then on the personal page, I will post personal and professional stuff. And on the professional page will be just Gemma Jade stuff. That's it.
Yeah. I'm not on. I get on in the morning, in the afternoon a little bit when I take my break. Then again in the evening, but it's like I missed quite a few of your premieres at 6 o'clock because that's when the old man Papa eats.
A lot of people did. I was a little upset because it took me a lot to get those done, and getting
you're still getting views on them, so that's good.
Well, now, yeah, afterwards, I think they were just really short, and I know some people were like, these are really short, and I'm like, yes, I had to script it, film it, edit it, and upload it the same day you guys saw it, plus do all of my other work that I had to do. So that was 7 extra videos, 8 if you count Monday's upload. Right. And I just can't put myself in a situation. First of all, I wouldn't be able to get it done tonight anyway. I'm only halfway through filming it. So it's just going to be Monday's upload. That way I can relax this weekend. I don't have to do a video for Monday, script it, film it, edit it this week. I already have it. I'm going to use the exorcisms of Emily Schmidt and Robbie Mannheim, which is the other pseudonym besides Roland Doe that was given to the exorcist boy. Lotus, are you still here?
She might be on the phones.
Miss Shelley, I want to show I would love to do interviewing people. I definitely could do that on my own. I would need to learn how. I'm very bad with letting other people talk, and I do know that about myself. So I would kind of be a one-woman show. But what I would like to do is do something kind of like go out on investigations. Not so much using the medium aspect of my abilities, but the energy work that I do, the communication with spirit. I wouldn't want to go into someone's house and reunite them with, Great Aunt Sally, but I would go in and say, oh yeah, there's a effing demon here, and this is what it said to me, and let's get rid of it. Kind of like a ghost, Dead Files type deal. But to start, if I got more professional on my social medias, I believe that I could be brought in as an expert on the Fae, on the shadow entities, on, demonic activity. And that's how I would get my foot in the door, is what I'm hoping. What are you laughing at?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know I don't let people get a word in edgewise. I know that. I'm very self-aware. See? I am self-aware.
Yes. And she knows.
Yeah, Miss Shelley, I am. I'm very, very careful normally, which is why I was so surprised at this. I could, but then when I thought about it, I wasn't, because like I said, I got cocky and I was like, no, I'm like, I don't need to do it. It's, I could get away with it this once. And I brought it in mentally, just like I do when I'm watching TV of someone who went missing and they're actually deceased. They'll pop up in my room if I get too engrossed in the show. So I should have known getting so engrossed in the research was going to bring, I just still feel like it's elemental.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have to.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. That's when you deal with this stuff, you got to protect yourself. But sometimes, they all get cocky and they all get a little careless. Yeah, we were talking about parent unity and all who I was excited to see when we went.
My mom didn't know so many people were going to be there. She thought it was just like Dave Schrader.
I had to read her the whole menu.
I was like, no, that's just who I was aware of, or who I'm excited to see, because I've never watched Ghost Hunters. I don't know who any of the other people are, because I told you guys before I don't watch those types of shows. Go in private chat, please, Steven.
Huh?
Can you go in private chat, please?
Yes.
I'll talk to you more like after.
Yes. Yes.
So for those of you who missed it, not too many people ordered, like my patrons and my regular monthlies. But aside from that, I only got 3 orders for November readings of like paids. And my patrons, a lot of them have just recently received something. 2 of the people that order paids for November already very recently received something, boxes from me. And the 2 others are overseas. So there's nobody for me to give the boxes to. So nobody won. Okay, Blue. Yeah, that sounds great. I just need, I know for a fact that turns off professionals. I've had a few professionals that are above me in status, I guess I would say, in the community, who have asked me about that. Like, why do you? And I'm like, well, I'm just who I am. I'm only human. But now that I'm getting bigger, I understand where they're coming from. So anyway, guys, with the boxes, yeah, so nobody can win, really, is basically what's happening here. So I'll just extend it. If you order a December reading, $20 to my PayPal or Cash App. And like I said, this is going in one of the boxes, probably in the big boy, the spiritual power box. This is Ocean Jasper. It's still got the little tag on it. I just got to get that off, but I don't want to pull it with my nail. And then the pineapple quartz, definitely going to be. It
looks like an ice cube.
Yeah, I like the, the ridges.
Really
yeah,
pull it back a little bit or shade it.
Ask who, Miss Shelley. There's lots of people going.
Yeah, I think I ran down the list. It was last Wednesday or Saturday night. I ran down the list of all who was going to be there.
Miss Shelley, I'll certainly do that. I just don't know who. There's so many people going. I could ask people generally. People think I'm nuts anyway, so I might as well go all out. Like, excuse me, sir. Have you ever encountered a Mr. Fog that rolled down a hallway repeatedly for hours and then stopped? I get what you're saying now. That is usually, I just studied this. Hold on. I don't remember what it is. Let me look in my notes. It's usually a sign, I know this for a fact, that the other side, there is something coming from the other side. Normally, it's not anything good, okay? Now, if it's white mist, Miss Shelley, that's different than fog. So, white mist can be a good sign in your home or around you in general, okay?
Bye, Jules.
What happened to Jules?
Bye,
Miss Billy Girl.
Yes, Ghost Adventures. Nobody from Ghost Adventures is going to be there. I'm kind of glad. I have a few choice words for Zach.
No!
But anyways,
everyone's so hard on Zach. You guys, you're so hard on Zach. My mom doesn't like him either. But listen, one thing you have to understand about Zach, yes, he's cocky and he's arrogant, I believe, and I don't know this for a fact, this is just how I feel, like he was bullied maybe when he was younger. So think about it. He's extremely open. Believe it or not, he's incredibly open and extremely sensitive, which is why he really does get these feelings. I think he's kind of D-baggy too a lot of the time, but I understand where he's coming from. No attention, knowing that you can do something better than
And
what
he is
everyone
a
else
little
thinks that you
bit
can
too.
do. And then all of a sudden, suddenly you're this huge name and everyone bows and caters to you and everyone loves you. I can see how that could go to your head. I think he has an issue with he's so wide open that he feels too much and he over does it with the tough guy thing and the ego thing to try to counterbalance all of the stuff that he's picking up throughout these investigations. And he's so used to everything being all about him.
I
So
was
used
just
to
saying
everything,
hi to an unidentified.
so used to everything being all about him that when it's not, he can't help it. I think like if you watch the show as it progressed over time, I think in the beginning he was really genuine and really good. And then all of a sudden everything went to his head. And I do believe, I gotta defend him a little bit because I understand how
Now,
that could happen.
don't get me
But
wrong.
he
When it
comes
comes to
off
the
as
show, I
he
like the
comes off as
show.
like me.
I like his. I like his show. Him personally, I kind of have issues with.
Yeah,
But
he's the kind of guy that would
he's
sleep
been
with you
around a
one night and never
while,
tell
and
you
he's really
again.
made a name for himself. So I don't argue that point.
No, I think he's very
He said trick or
sensitive.
treat. I was going to drop a Gemma Jade pencil into.
It's a pen.
Well, yeah, it's a pen.
What's up, Anthony? How you guys doing? You know what else, guys, that I'm having issues with? And again, it's not my nails. So aside from the spiritual attack, which I'm going to keep showing you guys so you understand that when you get careless,
Halloween, it's already started.
when you get careless in protecting yourself from these entities, they will attack you, and it doesn't matter who you are. Okay, this all came yesterday. This came when I was playing. Like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and then this whole cluster here. This happened when I was in the shower. This happened when I was playing. I said Nintendo, PlayStation 4 with my son, and they came out of nowhere. So now another issue I've been having since yesterday, since the scratches started, is extreme sensitivity in my fingertips. It hurts so bad. It's like constant throbbing, and it's not anything physically medical. I know it's spiritual because I've dealt with this before. They're trying to stop me from typing. It's not lost on me that it's the tips of my fingers, which I use to type because I have long nails. So I have to use the pads of my fingers. And that is what is burning and throbbing and hurting. Oh, a new piece of selenite. Did you get it in like a shape or something? Or did you just get like the stick? I always get the shapes like hearts and all kinds of carvings, but I always give them away. I have no selenite carvings, and I must have bought like 40 pieces throughout my last 4 years, but I'm always compelled to give them away.
Right
oh, Lotus Girl in the box I sent to I was just telling my mom that I can't, for the past 3 years, every time I look at the clock, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know it's a good sign. It's just funny. Lotus Girl, in the box that I sent Arisha, that blue fluorite with the lotus that I got from Mindful Souls, that gorgeous, gorgeous piece of blue fluorite with the lotus thimble, I sent that for you. I charged it and I cleansed it. From the minute I saw it, I was live or I was doing a short and I said, I know where this is going. And it was just the right time. I think you need it in your life right now. Miss Moochie, yes, it was spirit induced. I know that for a fact because as soon as I started working with the Black Moonstone and getting the entities, whatever they were, out, it's gone. I still have a little bit of pain here, but I don't think any more scratches are going to be showing up. I did what I needed to do. It was freaky. Don't get me wrong. Round shapes. Is it like a plate? Did you get a charging? Is it Is it big? Is it like a bigger round piece?
Thank you. Sorry about that.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Oh, she got her. Now, what do you do with these charging plates? Do you set them somewhere where they can absorb energy?
Selenite charges itself. It's one of the only crystals that will charge itself. So
Okay.
it does it all. You don't have to charge it. You don't have to put it. You should put it somewhere in your home where, like, if you have an altar, is the best place to put them. There's high vibration there because of all the crystals, right? You guys have seen my altar if you watch my shorts. So I keep mine in the middle of my altar. Now, when there's a blue moon, I'll put it out in the blue moon. And maybe twice a year, I'll put it out under the moon, the full moon. But you don't have to. But I just feel like it makes it cleaner and, better able to handle all of the energy that I'm putting on it with the crystals. I should have like 5 plates by now, but I always give them away. So I only have the one.
So the plate, what I'm asking is, do you put is the plate made of selenite?
Yeah, it's full selenite,
Okay.
pure selenite.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Now I understand.
And then I take the crystals after I use them and I put them on the selenite charging plate for at least 24 hours. Hell yeah, they're Spider-Man. What do you think this is? A rock, $50 size. So, okay, cool. Because let me grab something real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Okay, thank you, Miss Pixie. I really didn't understand. You keep saying charging, so I wasn't sure if you took something out and kept it in the moonlight or in the sun, whatever. Okay.
This is a selenite charging plate.
Okay,
like I said, you don't
understand that.
have to put it in the moonlight. Well, this is not just for you, just so everyone knows. No, Miss Smoochie, that was not the spirit's name. I believe it was an elemental, actually, to be honest. I don't even think it was demonic. So that is what you would get. And they're about, I paid, $17.99 for mine. And you can get it plain or with designs on it. And you just put the pieces, like the jewelry, like jewelry I wear often and stuff, and you leave it.
Do you want to hear something funny? I actually thought that it was like that, and you had a USB port and you plugged it in.
Why would I plug a crystal in, weirdo?
It was just dumb thinking on my head.
No, when I'm saying they charge themselves, you're thinking of actual charging. Stupid. Naturally self-clearing and needs no charging. Like I said, twice a year I will put it out in the full moon if I remember. But that's just my obsessive compulsive disorder that like it needs to be charged. It actually doesn't. I just feel like it makes it.
Me every time it's a full moon, my window faces all year round the moon. So when it's full, I just set it in my window.
So Roger Blair said my little nephew likes Spider-Man and Batman superheroes. So here's the thing. When I was a little girl, I was into football, very big into the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I was into comic books. And for years and years and years, I read comic books. And in 1992, they released the first issue that had Harley Quinn in it. She was supposed to be a one-time character in the comic Mad Love with the Joker. I fell in love with her because I always loved the Joker. So more recently, for like 5 years, my name on Facebook was my modeling name, which was Harley Q Monroe. Harley Quinn Monroe, like Marilyn Monroe. And I actually considered using that name for this stream, Harley Monroe. But then the Suicide Squad came out. Nobody knew who Harley Quinn was. Everyone's like, who's Harley Quinn? What's Harley? And I would have to explain it constantly over and over and over.
They didn't watch the cartoon.
Then Suicide Squad came out. Now everyone suddenly is Harley Quinn and they love her. And I got disgusted and had to change my name. So I used to be really big into football, as you can tell by my Steelers tattoo. And I used to be really big into comic books. But I do have a 5-year-old son who thought these were just the coolest. So for Halloween, I put them on for him. Nut slap!
Yeah, as you can see, I'm a Batman guy, DC guy. But I have my Spider-Man in front of me.
Shelly, I will text you after stream about that. Let's not. Please don't. Everything's going really, really well right now, and I don't want
my Spider-Man lunch pail.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I like the movie too. I was waiting for Brittany's book to come out, and Jada Pinkett Smith's book came out called Worthy. It popped up in my Audible, and it had like 10 credits because apparently I pay for Audible every month, and I forgot for like a year. So I have all these credits built up. You get a credit a month. And I decided, you know, I'm not a big fan of hers. I don't know her personally, so I don't like to say like I hate her or I can't stand her. I feel like looking at her, she has very narcissistic energy. And I feel like she's good at what she does. But I've been listening more and more to her book, and I don't know why I just thought of her. I guess I was thinking of the Suicide Squad movie, but her book's pretty good.
Did you see the meme they put out?
Huh?
You know, when, you know, that one video where Britney's dancing with the knives?
Yeah.
Okay. They took Michael and this guy learned the dance she was doing and did the exact same dance, and they put them side by side.
That's funny. Nuts up, you're not allowed to have peanut butter and jelly in schools anymore. Because apparently we cater to the allergy kids now. You can't tell the allergy kids, don't eat other kids' lunch. Yeah. Don't get me started. It is a big, big thing for me because RJ is so picky. I can't send like pizza or chicken nuggets because it'll be cold by the time he gets it. So I can't send peanut butter either. And he doesn't eat Lunchables. He doesn't eat grilled cheese. He doesn't eat Lunchables. He doesn't eat grilled cheese. He doesn't eat anything. So I get him school lunch. I have him chicken nuggets, pizza, things like that, or a bagel. He gets a bagel bag a lot of the time, which has like yogurt, apple slices, bagel, and cream cheese. Or I send him a fluffernutter sandwich because he also doesn't eat jelly. So for them to not allow me to do peanut butter or Nutella because of allergy kids, it upset me. It really did. It upset me. Tell them not to eat I understand. Like, what if it gets somewhere? But listen, I was in kindergarten in 1988. We ate peanut butter. Kids had peanut allergies back then too. We're still alive. Okay. I'm just fixing my nail. One fell off. I hit it when I was grabbing the selenite. That's the only thing about these nails. The first day or two that they're on, they come off a lot. But then after that, they stay put. So I'm really excited about Power Unity. We've got about 10 minutes, guys, and I'm going to head out because I have a ton of work to do, and I don't have. I only have till 1:30.
I got a lot of things I got to get done tonight.
Still have to do yoga. What time are you leaving for my mom's?
I'm hoping to be out of here anywhere between 7 and 9. It should still get me there about the same time I got there last time, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on the weather.
Yeah, and I always thought gluten allergies were made up by, like, I don't want to say, by rich people who had nothing better to do than complain. And then, you know, a lot of you know, I put my daughter up for adoption at birth, and she was adopted by, I love them. They're so amazing, but they're wealthy. And suddenly she has a gluten allergy. And I was like, this is just karma for all the times that I mocked gluten allergies. Now she has celiac disease, which I guess is connected to the gluten allergy. So I know she has celiac. I believe that, but I'm still very skeptical of the gluten allergy. I really am. I'm very skeptical of gluten allergies because it's like a fad. It sounded like a fad when it first came out.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Now, see, when I was going to school, they had everything you could think of as, you know, lunch. I mean, just about everything.
Hello, Montauk is Strange.
Hello.
Welcome, and thanks for coming in.
Hello.
So yeah, guys, just a reminder, please purchase December readings, $20 to my PayPal or Cash App. I am really broke and could use the money, but also then I can have people to, and if you purchase the reading for November, you're still going to be entered, and all my patrons will be entered in the new one. Okay. I just need more of a variety because right now there's not even 3 people who didn't either just receive something from me or who aren't overseas. So, that way it gives a little more time in between. And then whoever just received something, they wouldn't have just received it, and things like that. So do that. And there will be an upload Monday, but it's going to be the upload that was supposed to be done tonight. Okay. Smoochie, no, that's what I was saying. I did not get it. I didn't check my mail. My mail doesn't get here until about 4 or 5 o'clock. Did not get it yet. So I've been looking for it because I know you said as soon as I get it, I would call you. I would never just be like, oh, this is awesome. It's from Smoochie and like, not thank you. So as soon as I get that, I will definitely let you know. Yeah, see, Miss Pixie, and that's what I was saying. Like, I'd never heard of it, and it was so foreign to me. And then all of a sudden, there was this point in the late '90s, early 2000s where everybody had it, and where I was from, it just seemed like a fad. And I didn't mean to, you know, put down what you've gone through with it. I didn't know you had a gluten allergy. Like I said, my daughter has it. I watch her struggle and suffer with the celiac disease, and it's changed my mind. I just get frustrated when like my son has to now eat a fluffernutter sandwich for lunch because I can't. But last night at the trunk or treat at the school, they were handing out Reese's. So
It's just, they do that out of respect, I guess. It's just amazing how things have changed in school.
yeah, and that's it too. He couldn't wear a mask to school because of latex allergies. He couldn't have any props. So like he couldn't even bring his plastic walkie-talkie with his cop. It's just so much, so many rules on these kids.
Yeah.
You can't. So I sent him, I'll tell you guys a quick story, and it makes me so angry. I sent him for a snack, not for lunch, for a snack. It's cinnamon raisin toast with cream cheese, but I put it together so the cream cheese doesn't get everywhere and it looks like a little sandwich.
Right.
My son said, no, they said, you can't eat that. That's lunch. And my son said, no, my mommy said this is a snack. And they said, well, we don't go by your mother's rules. We're in school.
Oh, yeah.
It's our rules.
Yeah.
So guess who's class trip mom on the 9th? I get to go to the library of all places, the first time my son will ever be going on the school field trip. And I'm going to discuss that with the teacher, that I don't appreciate that. It would be different if they said something like, when you're at home, you follow mommy's rules. You don't tell my son that he doesn't follow my rules. Well, who are you?
Yeah, really.
They want to put up, and that's up. I don't get political. Like I said, I think a lot of people that know me, maybe not in here so much, but on Facebook, would be very surprised at the way that I lean politically. And I don't want to bring that into my professional life because I could lose a lot of people. Yes. And Edna, so in his preschool for his birthday, I was allowed to send cupcakes, but only if they were bought from the store, not opened, and had ingredients. I said, okay. Here, you can't send any food at all. Goodie bags cannot have candy. They can't have anything in them. The only thing you can do is send goodie bags with little toys, those cheapy toys, and the parent gets to come into the school and read. So I was upset about that too. I said, well, my son's birthday's in July. Do you have a time for like the summer kids for their parents to come in throughout the year and read a book to the class? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I spoil my son, and my son is like the best, in my opinion. I'm one of those moms. I'm a helicopter mom. I'm obnoxious a lot of the time. I really am with RJ and with all my kids, really. So I'm like, well, so my son gets to watch all year long these other kids have their parents come in and spend time with them in school and read them stories and hang out, but my son can't because his birthday's in July.
And you're not the only kid that has that same problem.
No, I know, absolutely not. So I don't know. I guess it is what it is. What happened? What did I say?
What do you mean? What do you say?
I don't know. She said, excuse me. Wow, Gemma.
Oh,
did I say something bad?
No. I think you were talking about, the lunches and you being a school mom.
I don't know. Edna, please get back to me before I end, because I feel like that sounds to me like, excuse me? Wow, Gemma.
I was dad. I was a traveling dad when the school went on trips all the time. The kids had more fun with me than they did on the actual trip.
My dad was always on my school field trips with me, always. Well, up until I was like 10 years old when he started using, he was a PTA dad. I mean, he was everywhere I was. Pixie says, before I knew it was gluten causing the problem, I knew the location of every bathroom wherever I went. It's horribly painful. Yeah, I'm so sorry. See, I never knew anyone that had it. And it sounded to me, my mom's worked in a bakery her whole life. So, in the late 90s, it sounded to me like it was just popping up. And it was just like, who's going to say that? Yeah. So Miss Lara, I do apologize. I didn't mean to sound so
Yes.
dismissive of you.
It's just about
I'm
the
very
whole
fortunate
school.
with my health. I don't have allergies. I don't know what that's like. I'm fairly healthy physically. So sometimes I can be a little cocky, and I don't mean to. I was talking about the dumb teacher. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. Like, you don't like the way that and RJ's not going to lie. So the way my son said it, I just feel like they could have said it a little differently. Like, well, we're at school now, so we don't, we're going to go by school rules. You don't say, like, you don't follow your mom's rules. I'm going to, on that day, pack him that for snack and then see what they say while I'm there. And I'm not rude at all. I very calm. I'm very polite. Especially when dealing with, his school and stuff, but also, you're crossing a line. You know what I'm saying? You're already making it very difficult for me to even feed my son, and you're telling him he can't have something that I gave him. I've explained multiple times it looks like a sandwich. They also told him, he came home with a brownie that I had packed in his lunchbox, and I said, that's weird. He didn't eat the brownie. I said, buddy, why didn't you eat your brownie? And he's like, well, the teacher said I had to eat my good food first, and if I didn't, I couldn't have my brownie. So I said, okay. I said, I don't use food in my house as punishment or as reward. It can cause psychological problems. It can cause eating disorders. You have
Yep.
to clean your plate. Or if you don't eat that broccoli, you can't have this brownie. What is that
Right.
saying? The brownie's much better than the broccoli, right? I don't do that. I don't punish or reward with food. Now, if I said in the email, if my son continuously comes home with his food there and not his snack, I will address it with my son. Don't tell my son what he can and can't have. I don't reward or punish with food. And then they did it again with a pudding. So having some issues. Something's getting lost in translation with the school, but I also don't want to make like a huge deal about it and be that mom, because deep down inside, I am that mom, but I don't want to be. So I'm trying to, keep it calm. I usually run everything by Ray first, because he's older and he's a lot more cool, calm, and collected, where I'll say, like, how does this email sound? Do I sound like, I'm from Patterson and I will hurt you? Or
I got my shit.
Do I sound like a, suburban soccer mom that's, got her stuff together? So I constantly have to check. I have to check the Patterson addict in me at all times, especially when it comes to my children. My oldest son was being bullied at 23 years old at his job. They were calling him fat F word, Gen Z loser, telling him to go eat cookies. And he was upset. He said, I got bullied all throughout high school because of my weight. He said, now I'm a grown man. So anyway, we got him a new job. And once he starts on Friday, next week, Mama and his Aunt Carol are going into the job. And I'm going to just have a small conversation with the woman behind the counter who was the cause of most of my son's agitation, telling him he's ugly, he's fat, he's a loser. Excuse me? That's my baby.
Words in my house. Those are
That's my baby. That's my baby.
Words in my house.
Dan Alien a reading, but I want to donate for it. Montauk is strange, so my PayPal and Cash App are in the description box. Let me know who it's for, though, for sure. And I do appreciate it, guys. All donations through PayPal and Cash App go directly to me. So thank you guys so much. Sorry, I got kind of lost on a rant. Sometimes we don't discuss paranormal here. Sometimes we do. One more thing. Someone contacted me last night, a friend of ours of the channel. She wants information on how to link all of that stuff throughout the streams every, 4 to 5 minutes to pop it in. She said everyone else is doing it in their streams, where like the donation information, the book information is being posted nonstop. She said, I'm busy with the readings. You're busy taking the list. She would like to be the one. She doesn't really talk in stream, but she's always there. So she said she'd like to be the one to just be in the background posting that stuff for us. That will be her only job. And I think that's a great idea. So Montauk is strange. If you're still here, pick up the decks. Oh, yeah. I don't have your, so my email is GemmaJadeYT.
Yeah, I'm putting it in now. Oh, you doing it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's my email. So I checked my emails yesterday. I did not see one from you. Yeah, sometimes I think we just need to talk about it, and YouTube makes that very hard, but I don't have the time to put myself on Rumble yet. Yeah, okay, guys. So $20 PayPal or Cash App, enter for your reading and enter to win the Spiritual Power Box for December readings. And I'll announce the winners when I either get 3,000 subscribers or right around Thanksgiving time. Remember, there is no, for the second time in like 3.5 years. Awesome. Yes. Please do. For the second time in like 3.5 years, there will be no live intuitive oracle this weekend. But like I said, we're going to have plenty of shorts, maybe even a quick live stream, whatever we're doing there at Power Unity, pictures and all that stuff. I'll be posting in the community tab. And starting next week or the week after, my Facebook will be separate from professional Gemma Jade. I want all of you guys to stay there that are there. And then I'll also invite you all over to my personal. So that way I'm not mixing the two. I want to get my name out there, my brand out there. And I want to seem more professionally. I think when I talk about personal issues and I post, I don't really want that many people I don't know seeing pictures of my son anyway, and my family. It's just getting weird.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best thing to do. And now that I know how easy it is, it'll be starting from scratch on the new Facebook, but that's okay with me. I'm actually not dressing up, Nutslap. All my costumes are at my mom's house, and I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tonight. So, because I've got to take RJ trick-or-treating, and he has a bedtime, and it's just like, I wanted to wear my steampunk outfit, but someone stole my hat last year, and the outfit is also still at my mom's. My fairy costume from 2 years ago, still at my mom's. So, I'm sure that if I wanted to, I have steampunk clothes that I just wear. Normally I'm bringing my one blue steampunk dress to Power Unity. But I'm not dressing up as anything. I'm going as RJ's mom, I suppose. But I do have gnome pants that are Halloween themed that I wore last night to the trunk or treat that I'm going to wear tonight with a Halloween shirt. Maybe the It shirt with It on it that says "You'll Float Too." Scare all the little kids.
Just do it.
All right, guys. I love you all. And yeah, we'll keep in touch from Power Unity. We will not see you before that.
You won't see me till hopefully Wednesday night, a week from tomorrow.
Yes. I will be doing Tuesday afternoon talk next week by myself. So, and I'm okay with that. All right, guys. Oh yeah, the boots. I actually have them here. Those are not at mom's. They'll give me good luck, Miss Shauna's boots. And it's the perfect weather to wear them in too. Yeah, I know who did it.
Halloween. Be safe.
Bye, guys. Stay safe, okay? Love you guys.